Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter that is operations with fractions. The lessons we're going to cover today are multiply fractions and whole numbers, multiply two fractions using models, multiply fractions, multiply mixed numbers. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I'm on grade 7 math operations with fractions. Let's just start with the lesson that is multiply fractions and whole numbers. Two times 1 by 2. So how do we multiply a fraction and a whole number? You have to do 2 times 1 over 2, right? So 2 has the denominator 1. Multiply numerator time numerator, 2 times 1 is 2, and denominator time denominator, 2 times 1 is 2. So 2 divided by 2 is, that is 2 by 2 is 1. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Four times 1 over 4. 4 times 1 by 4. So let's just do numerator time numerator, denominator time denominator. 4 times 1 is 4 and 4 times 1 is 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. The correct option is That is 1. 11 times 1 over 11. 11 times 1 over 11. So 11 times 1 is 11, 11 times 1 is 11, and 11 divided by 11 is 1. So the correct option is option number 2, that is 1. 2 times 1 over 2, that is 2 times 1 by 2, 2 times 1 by 2 is 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 1. 12 times 1 over 2, that is 1 over 1 or 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. 1 by 3 times 9. 9 times 1 over 3. 9 times 1 is 9 and 3 times 1 is 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. The correct option is 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. The correct option is option number 1, that is 3. 14 times 1 over 7. So you have to do 1 by 7 times 14. So 14 times 1 is 14 and 7 times 1 is 7. Seven times 2 is 14. So the correct option is 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. 9 times 1 by 9, which is the correct option? 9 times 1 by 9 is 1. Very good. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Multiply two fractions using models. Use the model to find the product. 1 by 4 times 1 by 2. So you have only one square that has two both patterns. So that is 1 and the total of are 8. So that is 1 out of 8. Let's just start with the test questions. 1 by 2. So which is the correction? One times 1 is 1 and 3 times 2 is 6. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and only one of the square has both the patterns. So that is 1 out of 6. Okay, let's just move on to next lesson. Next question. 1 by 2 times 1 by 3. That is 1 over 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. Use the model to find the product. That is 1 over 9. Option number 1 is the correct option. Use the model to find the product. The correct option is 1 over 8 because the model has total 8 portions. Only one of them is the one that has both the colors of it in the portion. So that is 1 out of 8. Their product is 1 out of 8. Use the model to find the product. So which is the correct option? That is 1 out of 15. Option number 1 is the correct option. Use the model to find the product. That is 1 over 12. Option number 1 is the correct option. One by 5 times 1 by 5. So which is the correct option? That is 1 over 25. Option number 2 is the correct option. The total squares are 25. Only one of them is the one that has both the patterns, so that is 1 out of 25. Use the model to find the product. So which is the correct option? That is 1 over 16. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is Multiply fractions. Let's just start with the lesson. 1 by 2 times 1 by 9. So multiplying fraction is you have to do the numerator time numerator and denominator time denominator. 1 times 1 is 1 and 9 times 2 is 18. So that is 1 out of 18. Let's just start with the test questions. One by 9 times 1 by 9. That is, you have to do numerator time numerator and denominator time denominator. 1 times 1 is 1 and 9 times 9 is 81. That is 1 over 81. That is 1 by 81. Option number 2 is the correct option. One by 10 times 1 by 5. You have to do numerator time numerator and denominator time denominator. 1 times 1 is 1 and 10 times 5 is 50. That is 1 over 50. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 1 by 50. One by 4 times 1 by 6. So multiplying fractions is very easy. You simply have to do numerator time numerator and denominator time denominator. So 1 by 4 times 1 by 6 you have to do 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is 1 and 6 times 4 that is 24. So the correct option is 1 by 24. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 1 over 24. One by 3 times 1 by 7. That is 1 over 21. Option number 1 is the correct option. 1 by 2 times 1 by 6, which is the correct option. 1 times 1 is 1 and 6 times 2 is 12. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 1 over 12. 1 by 7 times 1 by 3, which is the correct option. That is 1 over 21. Option number 1 is the correct option. 1 by 10 times 1 by 9, which is the correct option. 'That is 1 over 90. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is multiply mixed numbers. Let's just start with the lesson. So now we are given the mixed numbers that are 4 whole 5 by 9 times 4 whole 1 by 6. So how do we multiply? The first thing is we have to convert them to improper fraction. I'm going to start with the test question. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself later today. Okay, 2 whole 1 by 2 times 1 whole 4 by 5. So first thing you have to convert them to improper fraction. Then we already know how to multiply the fractions. So 2, how do we? You have to do 2 times 2 denominator time whole number times denominator, and you have to add the numerator. 2 times 2 plus 1 over 2. And same thing you have to do 5 times 1 plus 4 over 5. So 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1, 5 over 2. 5 times 1 is 5 and 9 over 5. So 9 times 5 is 45 and 5 times 2 is 10. You can divide them by the common factor 5. So 5 times 9 is 5 and 5 times 2 is 10. You can divide 9 2 times 4 is 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. So that is 4 whole 1 over 2. So the correct option is 4 whole 1 over 2. The correct option is option number 2, that is 4 whole 1 over 2. Three whole 3 by 4 times 3 whole 1 over 5. So first thing you have to convert them to improper fraction. You have to do whole number times denominator and plus the whole number. So 3 times 5 plus 1 over 5. 3 times 4 is 12, 13, 14, 15 over 4. 5 times 3 is 15 and 1 16 over 5. 5 times 1 is 5 and 5 times 3 is 15. 4 times 1 is 5 and 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 4 is 12. So the correct option is 12. Option number 1 is the correct option. The correct option is 12. Option number 1 is the correct option. 3 whole 1 by 3 times 4 whole 7 over 10. So 3 whole 1 by 3. 3 times 3 is 9 and 1. 10 over 3. 10 times 4 is 40 and 7. 47 over 10. 10 and 10 cancel out. You are left with 47 over 3. So just divide and write the answer in the mixed fraction form. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 5 is 15. We have 2 remainder. So that is 15 whole 2 over 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. The correct option is option number 2, that is 15 whole 2 by 3. Two whole 5 by 6 times 3 whole 3 by 4. 6 times 2 is 12 and 5. 17 over 6. 4 times 3 is 12, 13, 14, 15 over 4. 3 times 5 is 15, 3 times 2 is 6. So that is 5 times 7 is 35, 85 over 8. So it would be 10 whole 5 over 8 because 8 times 10 is 80. That is 10 whole 5 over 8. Okay, we are done with the lesson. So we were working on grade 7 math. The chapter we were working on is operations with fractions. The lessons we have covered today are multiply fractions and whole numbers, multiply two fractions using models, multiply fraction and multiply mixed numbers. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I am here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So you can please ask questions if you have any. I am here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions? Any questions?